When I heard that Mr. Wood had his most beloved possession stolen, I wasn't surprised. He was a shady character. He had a laugh, a snicker that would make an alley cat whimper. He made a lot of enemies over the years, and his partner in crime, Hopalong Cassidy, was no exception. He was found one day, missing, stolen, nabbed, hijacked, rubbed out, in other words, gone, from his usual flat in Mr. Wood's history room. When I was called upon to solve the case, I just couldn't help myself. The idea was just too appealing. So I decided to start with my investigation in the seediest diner in town, Emma's Eatery. And so our story begins.
What you doing around here, Slim? We don't see too many your type around these parts. How about a drink, Jack?
She was a real character. A hard-in-her-luck type. She had the look of a stray cat hissing at the motor cars. She wasn't the type to mess around with, I knew that much. I wonder if you've heard of one Hopalong Cassidy.
You better watch your mouth around here if you know what's good for you. Things could get ugly if you ask too many questions. As for Hopalong, never heard of him.
So we hear you're asking about Hopalong, are you? Well, you might get some answers for the right price.
I took one look at her and I knew she was trouble. She was a crook if I ever saw one. What can I say? I'm a sucker for the bad ones. Yeah, that's right, Hopalong Cassidy. Now what's a girl like you doing in a place like this?
Namesakes, follow me.
Yeah, she was something. She was a dangerous one, though. The type that you meet at a diner at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're taken by surprise, your heart stolen by a treacherous and beautiful woman. You buy her a drink, a meal, go home, listen to the radio. Then the window's open, you have to close it. No, not that one, the one in the guest room. Ah, yes, that's it. You're lost, duped, confused, betrayed, and the windows are open in the guest room. You need some scrubbing bubbles, and you go to the store, but it's closed. And you walk and run and see a movie, and you go back home, and then you go back to the diner, where you find out that you're lost in a sleazy diner at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you're sitting on your hands. Yep, she was a tricky one, all right. So what now, Blondie?
I know the guy you want. His name's Deeply. Hard to find, though. You'll have to be clever. Let's hope you're a smart one.
Why are you helping?
Don't mess with me, pal. I'm not breaking my feelings in you.
Perhaps this picture will jog your memory then.
Fine, yes. I was in love with Hopalong Cassidy. He was the only cowboy who knew how to treat a woman.
Oh, so you were jealous, were you?
No, it wasn't like that. It was Deeply, Deeply.
So she was jealous. Jealous enough to steal that defenseless piece of cardboard. I don't know why I believed her, but I did. I had a feeling in my gut, although that could very well have been the enchiladas from the diner. Emma was a terrible cook. It was only until later that I realized that Madam X had robbed me blind. Good-for-nothing broad. So I decided to make my final interrogation to this Deeply. I knew exactly where to find her. All right, the jig is up.
Guess again, don't you?
No, it can't be. You're a
woman, that's right.
Any patriotic American citizen knows that women can't do anything harder than clean the dishes, much less steal a cardboard cutout. It's just unheard of. It's just un-American. It's just...
Shut up! I can hear you narrating.
Hey, you're under arrest.
Not so fast.
Be careful, Lee. You don't know how to handle that thing. You know you can't get away with this. It's too risky. You know the truth. You know that you can't keep this forever. Why, Lee? Why did you do it? Was it because that you loved him? Did he sweet-talk you, Butch Cassidy? You know how you can't get away with this. You know it.
Okay, you're right. I hated Hopalong. I hated him. But that wasn't my motive. Oh, no. It was Mr. Wood.
Mr. Wood? He's so chipper.
Oh, no. I tried so hard to get a 5 on the history AP test. I studied and studied. I studied till my brains were pulling out my ears. But I tried to get a 5. But I guess what I got? A 3! A lousy 3!
You're going to town tonight, Deeply. You know the crime doesn't pay, especially for a woman.